Peace, fam. We going in. We going in. Yo, Dr. She here. Yo, I was a little late, fam. I know I'm a little late. But, you know, I got a body, too. So I got to make sure my body's right and exact before I come before the people. Know what I'm saying? Your body got to be right, exact when you deliver a message, else it ain't going to come out right. So I'm making an effort to come on and break this thing down properly for you and do it clearly and succinctly so everybody know where we at and I know where I'm going and everything clear. All right. So let me throw a shout out to my brothers. Peace. Yeah, peace. Come on in. Anybody available, come on in. Come on in. And we can get started. Highway Raheem, peace. Uptown 157, peace. We gonna put it in, fam. Yes, I was supposed to do this yesterday at 7 p.m. But hey, didn't work out like that. Like I said, I got a body too. So, you know, shit happens, fam. Well, let me do a recording of this so I can slip that in and not have no problem. Come on, it's supposed to be available. Give me a minute. Screen recorder on. We Gucci. Dr. She's in the house. Peace. I even got a few notes tonight, fam. I got a few notes, so I mean it's gonna be like 5 minutes. I used to have a minister, Abdullah Muhammad, back when I was a young Muslim in the mosque, and he said when he comes out with a whole bunch of books, you know it's gonna be a short lecture. But if he come out with a pen and paper like some blue short notes, you know you're gonna be in there for the long haul. All right. So peace, fam. Motor Industry 206, peace. Uptown 157, peace. Highway Raheem, peace. Peace, fam. Yeah, so I'm recording this because I'm going to put this on a few other channels, man, because it don't make no sense. And it's going to be short. It's going to be succinct. Like I said, I was going to do it last night, but I wasn't feeling up to it, man. Really, I got a body. I have to detox. I got to cleanse. I got to do all that shit. This shit don't happen by osmosis, bro. This is an active thing I'm doing. It's active. Like right now, I have it in the morning. I get up. I take a jade oolong. It's a jade oolong tea. I add some rosemary, some ginger, some stevia, and some lemon. I let that steep for about 15 to 30 minutes. Then I get it. And that's like my morning drink, you know, along with my supplements, right? So this morning, I'm taking my liquid sweeper, my lipo sweep, and I'm taking my back to black. Back to black is something I'm using for, you know, to get rid of the gray hairs and stuff like that. I'm older, so it's going to be harder for me. But if you're young and you're trying to get rid of gray hairs, yo, back to black, fam. All right, so I'm doing the hard test because I'm older, G. I'm OG. I started late. All right, so if my shit come back to black, you know, it's on for your little spatterings, bro. But I'm the test dummy. I'm out here testing this shit. I'm living this. All right. Every formula I sell, I use. All right. Every formula I sell, I use. Like for detox, I'm taking my immune therapy right now to help general detox, inflammation, digestive. Like if you got Crohn's, IBS, things like that. Yo, peace. Thank you for it, brother. You know I love you, bro. You support me 100%, man. I appreciate you, man. Whatever you want, you know, it's here at the Apothecary, and I appreciate your support. Because it ain't easy out here, man. See, I'm political. They don't support me. They like niggas that don't say nothing. They just want to, they talk about healing in a vacuum, like healing exists over here and the whole fucking world is over here. That's bullshit. It's all together. The healing is understanding the world, understanding your place in it. And then all the dietary needs, that shit is minimal because that shit is going to take care of itself with the understanding and expansion of your consciousness, right? That's how that works. But everything is political. Health is political. Politics is how you operate amongst the people. All right? In the street, they call it code. What's your code? How you operating? What you doing? All right? Are you honorable, dishonorable? You a liar, cheat, scam? See? I'm sure all my cards on the cable. When I started talking about policy, niggas like, they left because they like that shit, then don't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, appreciate you too, brother. Thank you, man. I'm trying to keep it moving, bro. I'm trying to keep it moving, be productive. I don't want to waste your time. So many of our people waste your time with, circle jerks. You know what I'm saying? Going around in circles like you're getting ready to go. They've been sending you in these circles for the last 4 years, circle jerking you around these Democrats like they're going to do shit. When they doing everything they do is what they've been doing. All right? This, it's funny. Steve Covey told us a long time ago. He said, bro, white man got one law. See a nigga take his land. See a nigga take his land. That's his law. All right? Think about that shit. All right? So what are you going to take? What you going to fight for? If you know somebody's coming at you to take your sovereignty, your nationalization, genocide you, what are you going to do? How can you protect yourself? You're not going to be protect yourself dealing with these Democratic parties because that is the first parties are corporate parties. But then you have to understand there is a corporate agenda that's being pushed via socialization. For example, DEI, the LGBT, the transgender policies, the pronouns. Those things are not being pushed through the family. It's being pushed through the corporation. Understand? So they got you looking at individuals when it's not an individual. It's a corporate mandate. People are dealing with the corporation. And it's ironic. Everybody say 15 million niggas died coming over here in slavery and they did this and they did that and they did that. But nigga, it was the corporation that did this. It's the corporation that financed it. The corporation insured it. The corporation kept the records. All right? So what the hell? So what you need an LLC for? You want to be like them? You want to be a robber? You want to be a thief? You want to see a nigga take his land? That's why you got your LLC to protect you? I'm saying, no, you can have an LLC, but let's look at things in perspective, man. When you talk about the corporation, initially the corporation had to reapply for its charter I think it was like every 5 years or something like that. So in other words, you didn't have a license to operate as a corporation in perpetuity. You had to be recertified by the government. They changed that. That also came with the amendments after the Civil War when they made the corporation a person. See, when the corporation has rights of a person, you know your ass is screwed, fam. You're screwed. And as a matter of fact, go watch that documentary called The Corporation. Watch that. Great corporation, but great documentary called The Corporation. Explains that shit clear and precise so you can understand. All right. But let's get back on the agenda. Work housekeeping first. Fam, if you're going bald, get on the roots. I got roots for male and female. You ain't got to worry about your hair getting thin and stuff like that. You can take care of that now. Don't wait. A lot of it is stress. So I have a complete protocol to help you deal with your hair issues. Stop the thinning, stop the breaking, and it's inexpensive. You just got to keep up with your protocol. You the answer. You're the cure. I'm just giving you the tools. The cure is already in you. I'm giving you the tools. All right? So we got for your hair, we got the roots, male and female. We got the back to black to help you fight the grain or delay the grain or reverse the grain. We're working on that right now. All right? I got the immune therapy. That's going to help you out tremendously, especially you guys that got a lot of pulmonary issues and digestive issues. We got this tonic. Man, this shit is so powerful, bro. It's called immune therapy. 25,000yearcycle.org. What else we got? We got the yeah, what else we got? Immune therapy. Oh, bro, get some soap. I've been telling you months and months and years, get off these store soaps, man. We have a perfect soap for you. 3 different versions. We have the black soap, all right, for detoxification. We have the Sil Bar, which is antiseptic soap, literally silver, colloidal silver soap. And we have the beauty bar in Zingo. I just use Zing. I use it to wash my hair. I use it for everything. I swear I wash my dishes in that shit. Probably I use the Sil bar to wash the dishes or the black soap. But if you got somebody, if you're doing stuff that's really toxic, you might want to get the black soap because that's got the activated charcoal in it. All right. And we also have the Sil Care, which is some of the best cream that you can use for your skin. Also colloidal silver skin cream, bro. This shit, nobody makes this, bro. I'm telling you straight up. Colloidal silver skin cream. It's called Sil Care. 25,000yearcycle.org is right on my link in profile. Hit on hop. All the links is right there to tell you what to go and what to get. All right. Let's get on this election shit. All right. I got some notes, a couple notes. So I want to be clear. So I got my housekeeping. All right. We got the website. You'll need to be on 25,000 and also on 25,000 Year Cycle. If you go to the archive, I got free downloads for you. Fam, I got free downloads for you. I got hip hop downloads. I got reggae down free. Download Goldfinger 94. I think it's 94. And download the I got something on reggae. I got a nice reggae mix. It's just free. Download it. Listen to it. Have some music in your head. All right. I also got free documentation on it. You can download reports. I got a lot of shit on Nation in there. I have lectures on there that you can buy. Steve Copley lectures. We're trying to make 25,000 Year Cycle a clearinghouse for you. You can get almost everything you want. All right. Let's get back on point. Election 2024. They've given you two choices. All right. They're giving you two choices. The Democratic candidate or the Republican candidate. Democratic candidate, Kamala Harris. Republican candidate, Trump. All right. We also have third-party candidates. You got Cornel West running. He got his thing going. They got Jill Stein running again, who I believe is a plant, personally. But I think she works for the Democratic Party, personally. All right. Well, she definitely in cahoots. Because when Trump beat Hillary Clinton didn't complain. Jill Stein filed a lawsuit against the election committee on behalf of the Democrats. So that oh, wait a minute. What the fuck she care about that for? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the Democrats have decided the black man is the public enemy #1 right now. It's very ironic that the party of Black Lives Matter, the party of Trayvon Martin, the party of Mike Brown, all right, the party of my man that was killed by the cop. I can't remember his name right now. You're the one that got the wife beater statues all over the damn country. Fentanyl addict, dude that was high going after his wife. These are the people. These are the people that the Democratic Party is supposed to represent. Black men. And who's the people that the undemocratic party is attacking right now? Black men. Yes, our energy is the key. But black men are under attack. George Floyd, that's right. Black men are under attack by the very party of Black Lives Matter. So that's showing you something. And I'm telling you right now, they was using all them men, and you've been the problem the whole time. When they talk about patriarchy, they talking about you, bro. They're talking about the black man. They're talking about you wanting to be in charge and shit. Tell people what to do. They don't like that. Because when I see a nigga, I want to take his land. We can't have a black man up there fighting too. Want to be in charge? Know what I'm saying, fam? So, we have a corporate agenda. We have a political agenda. And we have stooges. I call them clones. We call them clones and drones. All right? So, a clone is somebody who acts like somebody you remember from the past. Like, oh, wow, he just like Malcolm. Well, he remind me of Martin Luther King. He remind me of such and so-and-so. All right? That's a clone. Of course, they send those because they remind you. Hollywood uses all the time. Tom Cruise is a clone. You don't get it. A lot of these actors you know are actually hired because they look like actors from the past that people can relate to. That's a clone. All right? So, Kamala Harris is a drone. A drone is somebody that you set up as almost like they're not sleeper agents. Sleeper agents is different. A drone is somebody who looks innocuous, like they really for you, but they really for them. All right? Obama, a drone. Kamala Harris, a drone. Kamala Harris is such a drone, they even let her go to a black college and act like black, act like she was black for a while. You know what I'm saying? They was committed to her. Huh? Kamala Harris, they even gave her a whole black background just to sell it to you. And I'm telling you right now, you got to trust what you don't trust what them comes out of California, bro. I'm telling you right now. As you can see, after the COVID thing, the worst states to be in, the most oppressive states, the most Stalinistic style states were California and New York City. In New York. Places you don't want to be. All right? Places you don't want to be. California and New York. Those are going to be the lockdown states. Those are the shutdown states. Those are the going to impede your freedom of expression states. All right? That's where the idiots are. See, I grew up in New York. I know. They think they know everything. The most counterintelligence area in the world is New York City. For black folk, counterintelligence in California too. But definitely New York. Counterintelligence. Out. All right? Agents everywhere. Agents everywhere. Definitely in New York. Go to a black event. Probably 90% agents. All right? Because they fought for years to put a lid on that stuff. All right? Al Sharpton, for example. They told us that he was an agent in the 80s. They exposed him being an agent in the 80s. But you know, black folk, we gave him a chance. Like, wow, Al, damn. We know you was probably under stress and blah, blah, blah. And I know that you want to help us with Tawana Brawley. And every time somebody get shot, murdered, a black man by white people, then he going to show up and he's going to represent and he's going to console the family. They got a whole shtick they do that they've been passing down for years and years. This whole civil rights all-star thing. And as you see, it amounts to nothing. He's just another flunky for the Democratic Party. All right? Yes, he did work with the feds. He was spying on it. They had this thing called the Black Desk in New York City back in the 80s. They would monitor black media, LIB, BLS, all the black stuff. And when the Black Desk report came out, I think we got it through the City Sun. You got, bro, fam, there's so much here. When I grew up, I'm 59. When I grew up in New York City, we used to have press, a real press, an independent press. Matter of fact, there was no ads in our press. It was just local ads. So we had the City Sun, which was the best. Amsterdam News, of course. Big Red News. We might have had a city. We had just a few black newspapers by the 80s. There were just a few left. But the Tawana Brawley story was so big and so crazy that the corporations, the media, they decided they was going to take over the black press. All right. So how do they take over the black press? Simple. You put ads in their newspapers. You flood them with ads, make them get used to that cash, and then you control the narrative from there forward. That's why you ain't got no black press. You ain't got no black investigative reporters. Most of the shit you see in the Amsterdam News is just wire service releases, or they got some Negro that they hire just to talk this dumb shit, some boule, wannabe boule niggas out there talking dumb shit to you every week in the black press. All right? That's what you're dealing with. So, this black press, in conjunction with the Democratic Party, had decided to put lipstick on the Kamala pig. All right? They're going to put lipstick on the Kamala pig. And to put lipstick on the Kamala pig, they got to get rid of, or not get rid of you directly, but they got to neutralize the black man. Because we have seen that Biden is not what they told you he was, and I told you he was. I told you Loser Joe was a loser before you. I don't know how you even let the guy even run. How you gonna let Loser Joe, the nigga lost every election he had. Look at Biden's presidential history. Look at his election history. How many times has he ran for president? What position has he ever come in? Has he ever come in first, second, maybe? Never. That's why I call him Loser Joe. But they trick you into voting for Loser Joe. Now they're going to trick you into voting for the Kamala pig. They're going to put lipstick on the Kamala pig and sell it to you. Huh? Is that what you want? And what do you think is going to happen with that? Let me tell you what's going to happen with 4 years of this administration. Quote unquote Biden administration. Biden don't have no administration. As you have seen for the last, since like July, there's no president in the United States of America. There's nobody in charge here. Biden's been retired. Kamala's running for president. There's nobody running that. Bro, this is funny. You got no president right now. All right? Look around. Look what they're saying. Look what they're doing. That's why Israel's running crazy. Because there's no leadership here to say no at all. Nobody. They've abandoned their posts. They're running for next year, or they're asleep, wet in the bed, or crap in the bed. In Joe's case, maybe, unfortunately. All right? But, so, the point I'm trying to make, with 4 more years of administration for that, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. They're going to work hard to outlaw internal combustion engines, what you call gas. That's going to be gone. That's a corporate mandate. That ain't got nothing to do with the United States of America. That's why Trump wanted to get out of these international agreements, because they come with all types of strings attached. And the fuel mandate of 50 gallons per mile. 50 miles per gallon via the CAFE. It's called CAFE. It's a certain rate they have for cars. It's impossible to do unless they produce electric vehicles. All right. Now, they produced a ton of electric vehicles, but they're sitting on lots gathering dust because people know electric vehicles are shit. Why would I want to go from getting my car filled up in 5 minutes to having to go wait online? Mind you, having to go wait online for a high-speed charger, which will only fill my battery up to 80%. And since it's high speed, it's actually degrading the life of the battery at the same time. All right. Fast charging, which you got on all your phones now, degrades the life of the battery and forces you to buy another phone. So that's what it's designed to do. All right. If you want to keep your devices, you got that slow charger. You got a trickle charge. Stay off those fast chargers, because they're actually costing you money. All right. The same thing with the cars. I can fill up my truck 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Full. Might have 27 gallons. What can you do in 5 minutes at an electric charger? Let me tell you something. At the house, how long does it take you to refill, quote unquote, refill your electric car at the house? 8 to 16 hours. How can you move in an emergency with that type of setup? You can't. And that's designed. It's designed to curtail your ability to move. All right. What's niggas in New York going to do? They're going to throw extension cords out the window to charge their cars overnight if you're in the projects? How you going to charge your car at night if you're in the projects? You think they're going to put up charging stations all over the projects for niggas to charge up in every parking space? Who's going to pay for that? See, it's ludicrous, and it's not going to happen. All it's going to do is curtail your ability to travel. All right? That's one thing you're going to deal with. Of course, that's also going to lead to the increase of gas, because they have to limit the supply of gas in order to force you into the new technology. So that's why you saw that Trump gas went down. Why? Because Trump changed the cafe stand. Like, now we ain't doing that shit. 50 miles per gallon? That's impossible. Unless everybody scraps all their cars and does everything electric. An electric vehicle going to cost you at least 20 to 30% more right off the top. At least. All right? And you have less performance. Oh, you have crazy performance for about 3 minutes. So if you were like a 3-minute or 2-minute brother, yeah, you're going to love electric because you can go fast, quick. But it's costing you so much. You're not going to have any distance. All right? So that's one thing they're going to do. Electric cars. The corporate mandates. The DEI, which is a bunch of bullshit. And the LGBTQ shit is going to go rampant. Now, if you saw Kamala Harris, the first public event she did after she was selected to run for president, she went right on your boy RuPaul's show. That's the first thing she did. What's the message here? Because we know that That ain't but 1% of the total population of the country at best. So this minor percentage of the population is getting all this attention. Why? Why? Simple. They're trying to curtail your growth and development. Because I know if I can infect you with the sexual dysfunction or the sexual confusion, I can slow you down. A sexually confused person don't reproduce babies, generally. Sexually confused person don't have families. A sexually confused person is stagnant. It's like being impotent. You are not in production. So they want to infuse the population with that to keep them off balance. Like daylight savings time. Daylight savings time was designed for an agrarian type of civilization, farming. All right? So the farmers, quote unquote, would have more time to work. I don't know how that's going to work. But anyway, more light to work in. That's antiquated, bro. There's no need to have daylight savings time at all. So why do we keep it? To keep you destabilized. All right? Because that 1 hour can set up your circadian rhythm for weeks and weeks and weeks. Some niggas still ain't gonna catch up on daylight savings till it's time to jump again. Destabilization. You got to keep a population destabilized to maintain power over them. Right? But that's what you're gonna have. Now, I'm not telling you that Trump is the answer to shit. I'm telling you, I'd rather you not vote at all than vote for Kamala. I'm just telling you straight up. I'd rather you not vote at all than vote for these Democrats because they've been misusing you for years and years and years. I'm talking to black men. They've been misusing you for years and years and years. You've been following these effeminate Democratic niggas years and they don't tell you nothing. How you gonna have a politician in office, an elite paid politician in New York City and mayor David Dinkins, for years and years and years, 20, 30, 40 years of service, have a radio show and don't tell you shit about politics. Don't educate nobody about politics. The black politician is not here to educate you about politics. The black politician is here to control what you do. All right? Because politics is not about the vote. Politics is about the organization. Politics is about putting together plots, plans, developments. But see, when the black politician get all this, the corporation that did all that already. See, when the black politician get in office, the plots, the plans, developments have already been done by the corporation already. All right, so they just become stewards of whatever see the nigga take the land program they got going on. A nigga ain't got to be a person. All right, it could be a territory. It could be a part of the city. All right, because they're constantly trying to take over parts of the city. If you're in a lot of black cities, schools have a lot of property and they don't pay no property tax. Hospitals have a lot of property. A lot of schools run the hospitals. All right, they're constantly expanding their footprint, taking over territory in your urban cities. Look around them. In Newark, they got NJIT and Rutgers, and they got little city college down there, constantly expanding. New York City, Columbia, constantly expanding. In Harlem, taking more and more of Harlem every damn day. But let me get on track, fam. Let me get back on my agenda here. Excuse me, fam. There's so much to talk about. I got so much shit in my head, man. It's kind of hard to keep track of it sometimes. All right. The answer is you have to have your own political parties, family. I'm in the Shiamaro tribal government. We have something called the Indigenous Political Authority. You need to join. So that because we have an independent, quote unquote, black political party. Not adherent to the Republicans, not adherent to the Democrats, designed to help you advance yourself and your family in your agenda. And you can join and be part of that process. It's called the it's the Indigenous Political Authority. If you go to Shiamaro Tribal Government and look up Indigenous Political Authority, you can go there and you should join that party. You should join that party. All right? You can join the Shiamaro government if you about that life because, we got dues, we got responsibilities, we got dietary things, we have exercise quotient, we got all this type of shit we do. All right? Because we understand you need a jurisdiction to operate in, to grow and develop your talent. The problem is that we're operating in another man's jurisdiction, and you have none of your own. When you have one of your own, you can set up your own systems, your own hospital system, your own school system. You can set up all these things independently and educate your people in the culture which wherein you want them to live and grow in. That's what you have to do. You can't be running from the Democrats to the Republicans. These are two parties in the conspiracy to control the government, bro. Both these parties are in a conspiracy to control the government. Right? Somebody sent me a picture of what's her name? Shirley Chisholm. She's going off, blah, blah, blah. She was running for president. Shirley Chisholm was the first black woman to run for president. Absolutely not. She wasn't the first black woman to run for president. Because she never ran for president. She ran for the Democratic nomination to run for president. Big difference. All right? The only black woman to run for president in all 50 states. I don't know why they don't tell you that. You think that in the year of Kamala Harris and all this black girl magic, they would tell you. Lenora Fulani ran for president under the New Alliance Party in 1988, and she was on all 50 ballots. Jesse didn't do that. Right? Jesse was never on state ballots for president. Never. He was running for the Democratic nomination. That's different. Lenora Fulani actually ran for president. Huh? But suffice to say, man, you are the patriarchy they're trying to eliminate. They have no plan for you and your children other than slow you down. Of course, you're developing too quick. Slow you down. Throw all type of obstacles in your way. All right? Stop your reproduction. It's the same old shit. It's the same old shit. So what are you going to do? You're going to have to organize. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a lecture I'm going to do. Black man, you are going to militarize or you are going to feminize. That's the only two choices you got. All right? You have to militarize or you got to feminize. All right? And all them niggas, they tried it out on BET was telling you to feminize. All right? I'm telling you, you better militarize. Really, all men. White men too. You need to militarize. In other words, organize. Structure your thing. All right? Take charge of your posts. Stop letting women run everything. You know they don't know. You know they on medication, on therapy, unstable. Come on. They wouldn't. You think the black woman don't know that she's mentally unstable? You think these sisters don't know? Talk to them. You think they don't need you? You think they really think they don't need you? They don't want to be bothered with you, but you really think they don't need you? They think they don't need you because they got the government. They can go get a government grant. Or they can go to school. That's why they think they don't need you. But when this government breaks down, and it's breaking down, you've been through the last hurricane. You know they ain't showing up in this emergency, so you're going to have to depend on your black man. They ain't showing up in an emergency, fam. At all. Until it's over. It's like the police. They don't come till the gunshots is over. Niggas shot dead in the street. That's when the police show up. Oh, what's going on here? Clear the area. Nothing to see here. They don't stop no crime. Okay? So, yo, sisters, you need to get off this black girl magic bullshit. Understand, you need some black man magic. All right? That's what's going to save your ass. Like it did before. Like it did before. This is some new shit. This shit ain't coming. This comes in the 70s, bro. That's new shit. It was always you and her. Tupac made that song, Me Against the World. Me and my girl, me and my woman against the world. That's what it was, bro. Me and my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Remember that one? All I need is life of sin is me and my girlfriend. You need a black woman, but you don't need the sin. You need righteousness. You need code. You need to make progress. You need to plan. We need to develop. We need health. Health in all sports. Mental, physical, spiritual, political, emotional. We need to develop our health. All right? And that's what we're working out for at 25,000 Year Cycle.org. We are here to develop your health. All aspects of it. All right? But yo, fam, militarize or feminize. That's my message for you today. All right, because voting is not where it's at all. You're not going to vote yourself out of this situation. You can organize yourself out of it. You can't put together a block of voters and make something happen and control a race. The Democrats don't tell you that, but the only reason they win is because of the black vote. They don't have enough votes to take control. Without the black vote, they can't get over the top. Understand? It's like when you sell a product and you sell millions of products. If I sell a million products, the only thing that matters is how much I make, the profit I make on top of my expenses. All right? That's all that matters. So the thing that keeps me afloat is the profit. If I sell $1 million and I'm making $250,000 a year, that is what I'm getting after expenses. All right? If you got a party and you're evenly matched person for person, and the only thing that keeps you over the top is the black vote, that's something you got to fight for, because that extra 5-10% of the vote brings you over the top every time. All right? They're not fighting for the masses. They're fighting for that 5% edge. That's what I'm trying to make. That's what keeps them afloat, that 5%. Take their 5% away, man. Fuck them. Take their 5% away from them. You ain't got to vote for nobody. You don't got to join any party if you don't want to. But take it away from them. Stop letting them use you for their own purposes. Find your own purpose to use yourself for. Know what I'm saying, God? But yo, man, I just want to drop that right quick. There's so much more to talk about. There's so much shit I got to do. Go to 25,000yearcycle.org, man. Support us. Support this mission. Ain't nobody out here talking this shit like me, man. Literally, because they don't even know it. Fam, them niggas don't even know what I'm talking about. That's how bad it is. They don't know about proportional representation. If they do, they won't teach you about it. Know what I'm saying? They don't tell you that there's two parties and one government. That's rare in this world today. You all right? 2 parties? That's ridiculous. You got parties in France. They got 5, 10, 15 parties running for government in most countries in Europe right now. All right? Man. Yo, God, I'm glad you caught this live, because actually I was supposed to do this at 7 o'clock yesterday. I just wasn't up to it. So I was tired. I said, I wasn't going to do it at 7 o'clock tonight, but I said, fuck it, I'm up now. Let's make this shit happen. All right? And I'm putting down record. It's on record. It's on wax. I'm going to post it up on TikTok, or I put it on my YouTube channel. I'm on 25,000 Year Cycle at YouTube, 25,000 Year Cycle at TikTok, 25,000 Year Cycle at Facebook, 25,000 Year Cycle at Tumblr, 25,000 Year Cycle, 25,000 Year Cycle at freaking Telegram, 25,000 Year Cycle at WhatsApp. Yo, I'm wherever you at. I'm there. I'm like Savoir Faire. I'm everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Yo, let me go, fam. I appreciate you all. Go to the website, support the mission. All right. This is just the first of many. Well, this ain't my first live, but I'm gonna be doing more lives, man, because I want to get to the people. And yo, anybody got anything they want to add on? Because this ain't about me. Anybody want to add on anything? You want to pop in? Pop up. Pop up. Add on. All right. Yeah, it's bad out here. But yo, peace. Peace to the family. 1. All right, let me get out of here. Yeah, I want to leave. Peace.